What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Young Money Investments. As you can tell, I am stoked. I am super pumped because the Tesla Cybertruck has just been announced. Today's video, we are going to be talking all about the price. We're going to be talking about all the specs. We're going to be talking about how it compares to the Rivian R1T. We are going to be talking about all the craziness. We're going to talk about some of the mishaps, because there were a few mishaps with Mr. Elon Musk during the video. We're going to get my feelings. And then, of course, the most important reason you tune into this channel is how can this event make you some money on some Tesla stock? We're going to talk about how you can afford to fund your purchase price of that truck or pass on it and find another truck. Let's cover it all today, you guys, on Young Money Investments. Also, if you have not smashed that thumbs up button already, please do that for me. It helps out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. It helps the channel grow. It helps the video get to more people to see that. And I would just greatly appreciate it if you wouldn't mind just reaching over there and just tapping that. Thanks so much. All right, you guys. So as many of you, when I watched the announcement, you can go check me out on Instagram. You can check out my reaction to all this. It's on my story. It's difficult. It's really difficult because this is a truck that I've been waiting for quite some time. I purchased a Model 3 last year, kind of right around this time. It was like October of 2018. And I have loved my Tesla. Rivian, obviously, if you've not heard of Rivian, Rivian is a startup company that both Ford and Amazon are both heavily invested in right now. They came out with an electric pickup truck, a prototype, and kind of have been really touting a lot of its features and things like that recently. And so Tesla has been talking about this. Elon has really been talking about this for a while. And so I want to cover some of the big details on this truck and kind of talk to you about how it compares. So first thing you can see over here is the price. Now, obviously you have three different options. I think the price is probably one of the biggest and coolest things about this truck. The Rivian truck starts at about $69,000, 69, basically 70,000. And this truck actually starts at $39,900. You have that for the single motor. You have the dual motor that's actually going to be $49,900. So still under $50,000 for this Tesla truck. And then you have the tri-motor all-wheel drive. This is one that's going to do 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, runs a quarter mile in 10 point something. It's fast, and also has a range of 500 plus miles. I forgot to mention the base model starts with 250 plus in range, 300 plus for the dual motor, the $49,000 version, and then the $70,000 or $69,000 version that is 500 plus miles of range. Now you may go, how does that compare to the Rivian? So the Rivian does its 0 to 60 in roughly 3 seconds, so fairly comparable to Tesla in that aspect. The Rivian, at least from what they've reported so far, it says that it will do a range of 400 plus miles. It comes with a quad motor system, so that is something that I kind of find interesting. It has something that they call torque vectoring and a whole bunch of really cool technology. They actually have quad motors, one motor for every single wheel, whereas Tesla has a single motor, dual motor, and then a tri-motor. So they actually did not do a quad motor, which again, that's kind of interesting. I'm kind of curious and would love to know more as to why Tesla didn't provide an option for this. But we obviously know the pricing is a little bit cheaper. With that tri-motor, it's still kind of comparable to what the Rivian is offering though with that. Oh, hey, hold on. I'm getting a call. Elon, dude, Elon, the video went great. The glass thing was a little embarrassing.
Oh my fucking god. Maybe that was a little too hard.
Should we try the rear?
Let's try the right. Try that one, really? Okay. Sure.
At least the panels didn't dent on the door, but hey, really quick, I need you to tell all my subscribers to like the channel and hit that thumbs up button. It helps tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, Elon says to like the video, smash that thumbs up button for me, and then once you do that, we can keep playing. Yeah, Elon, I gotta go. I got this YouTube video. So now let's talk about one of the most important things and one of the weirdest things about this truck, and that is the styling. Honestly and truly, the styling of this truck is not my favorite. I'm gonna be honest. I had 100% intentions to be picking this truck up to be obviously not right now, but pre-ordering this truck the day that it was announced, and I didn't do it as of yet. I mean, look at the styling. It is very weird. It's very different. It's unique. It reminds me a ton of what a DeLorean from the 1980s would look like. It looks a ton like a DeLorean, and it is just so out there. It is unlike anything else like I've ever seen, and that's good and bad. I think the overall reaction from most of my friends and everyone that has been messaging me, I've been getting DMs galore because everyone knows me obviously as the guy that loves Teslas. And I'm just that, like, most people aren't sold on the design. With that being said, some of the cool things that it has is, like it says, it has an exoskeleton. So what the heck is an exoskeleton? Like it says here, a Cybertruck is built with an exterior shell made for ultimate durability and passenger protection. Starting with a nearly impenetrable exoskeleton, every component is designed for superior strength and endurance, from ultra hard 30-time cold rolled stainless steel and structural skin to Tesla armor glass. So basically in the test video, as you can see, they did a test on the armor there. They took a sledgehammer, they smashed in the door of a F-150 is what it looked like, dented it all up, that aluminum door, and then they tried to smash the door of the Tesla. Now, they did not do that. The door held up super well, no dents, no dings, no chips, none of that. So the structure of this truck is super hard, which for me, obviously I think is a super cool feature, because not only is it good for like bumps and chips and dings and things like that, but it goes to that core of Tesla always wanting to be the safest vehicle on the road. And I think this is another compliment to that. We are the new Volvo. We are like Volvo 2.0 with a whole heck of a lot cooler cars. Now the funny thing is Tesla touts this armored glass right here. It says, you know, like ultra armor, ultra strong glass and polymer layered composite can absorb and redirect impact force for improved performance and damage tolerance. Now, I first thought when I heard this, you know, and they dropped the ball and everything on the Tesla glass, I was like, that is perfect. That's going to save everyone trips to the windshield replacement shop. They're not going to get rock chips in the winter, especially if you live in a mountain climate or a climate where there's a lot of snow and you get a lot of gravel on those roads. It sucks having to replace your windshield constantly. This should help with that. And then they destroyed the windows. As you can see, oh my gosh, you guys, they freaking threw that metal ball at the glass there. It broke the glass. So there were some mishaps there. I think Elon probably dropped a few F-bombs when that happened. Yeah, I'm 100% sure he dropped some F-bombs. At least that's what they're reporting. But so I think that glass needs to be updated. I'm sure obviously this truck has a couple more years, and that does bring me to this one specific point, is they are not going to be releasing this truck until late 2022. So we have a long time till this truck actually comes out, and they will only be doing the tri-motor, most expensive version to start out, as always in Tesla fashion, and then some of the cheaper models will actually get released. I mean, honestly, looking at it, this truck is weird looking. The interior is super cool though. I love the 6 seats on it. But like, you have this weird camper shell thing. Like, it looks like the Jonas Brothers are coming out of the year 3000 and not much has changed, but they lived underwater. Other cool features, they came out with the Tesla Quad. What? The Quad looks honestly pretty cool. I'm excited to see kind of more of the specs and things like that. The ramp in the tailgate, super cool. I love the air suspension, it drops for that. And you can still even charge your Quad from the tailgate right there, like in the bed. There are so many cool features that I think will continue to roll out and we'll see. But I mean, looking at this truck, like, it's different. It is very weird, and like I said, it's going to take a while to grow on a lot of consumers. But I will say this, if you are looking for a truck that will turn more heads than a Lamborghini Huracan, this is the truck that you want in your garage, no doubt. All right, now the question is, how is this going to affect the stock price? Because at the end of the day, what is the overall consensus going to be? I believe that this is most likely going to offer up a good potential dip buy opportunity on Tesla stock. If you're interested in me doing a video on why I believe or don't believe Tesla stock will ever go back to $200 or be anywhere in a good lower $200 range, just put a little comment down there. I'd love to do some sort of video to talk more about Tesla. I've obviously swing traded Tesla for years and years now, but I personally believe this is going to be a dip buy opportunity, and I want to tell you where, because of probably some of the negative press around this truck, where I plan to be dip buying if we do in fact see a pullback on this. So taking a look here at Tesla on the 180-day chart, it is very obvious to see that ever since earnings here recently, and they were profitable, we've seen a massive ride up here on Tesla. We saw this little pullback, consolidation right down here around that 310 mark, and then we saw it push up. Again, we created this nice cup, little bit of a handle, and then we ended up running up even more to highs where we are nearly right at that $360 ceiling that it's kind of having a little bit of issues breaking up. And we have kind of on the 3-year chart kind of a little bit of a resistance right here around $375, $380. Now what I am hoping for, again, and this is the you know, negative bearish side of me coming out, I would hope for a pullback of Tesla right here down to this $332 price point. If we can see Tesla pull back here roughly right around, we're talking about a 7%, about 6.5% drop, that is going to be a very nice level for me to dip buy Tesla and then be able to ride this for a decent little swing trade. Tesla is always famous for moving just based on its news and not so much on the fundamentals, whether it be positive or negative. And so I believe this opens up the opportunity to really dip buy this, especially because in the mornings, Tesla loves to sell off and then loves to reverse. And now this pullback might be a couple days, it might last for all of Friday, and then we might start seeing it turn around, you know, maybe later next week. It might be a pullback for a few days. But I think this opens up, especially depending on what the markets do, it opens us up as value investors for the opportunity to get back in Tesla and make a little bit of money, a few points on this little pullback based on this weird, kind of funky, freaky design for the Cybertruck. And that is my take, you guys. I hope that was helpful. I hope that was insightful. If you did like this video, please smash that thumbs up button. It helps tremendously with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps me to know that these are the kind of videos that you like to see. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so already. Check out my course as well, and if you would like, there is the private mentorship where I call out and talk about all the stocks that I am trading on a daily basis. That is obviously the purpose and point of this channel, and I cannot wait to talk to you guys in the next video. Catch y'all later. Bye.